Bubble Busters!
I'm Hillary. It's been 4 years since I got married to my husband Kyle, who is the same age. And we have been both working. We both love kids, but we just haven't been able to make one yet. I have been going to the gynecology to get support, but nothing has worked yet. I was thinking that the reason might be Kyle. But around that time, my sister Alice, who had recently got divorced, moved back into the family home. Sorry to bother you at work. You know my sister? She's coming back home.
Alice, right? You told me she was coming back home.
Yes, I guess it didn't work out for her. She'll be staying in the house until she plans everything to live alone.
Yeah, she must need the relaxation. A divorce is pretty stressful.
Yeah, at least she didn't have any kids. Oh, and because she's coming back home, we were wondering if you'd want to meet up with everyone for dinner. This weekend, are you free from work?
It's dinner, right? Then it's fine. I'll be working around lunch though. I'll be able to make it.
Alright, I'll tell everyone we're both coming.
Thanks!
The weekend came and me and my husband, my sister, and my parents were eating dinner. I had fun eating alongside my sister, but I felt that the distance between Kyle and Alice were too close. But I guess them being close wasn't a big deal, or so I had hoped. Alice began to work near the house, and Kyle and I got really busy and had to work overtime a lot. Suddenly, I received a message from Alice.
Hey, Hillary! I heard you're busy working overtime a lot, huh?
Yeah, this time of year is very busy. So much overtime work. But who told you that?
Kyle!
You talked to him?
Yeah, I wanted to tell you something today.
What is it?
I'm pregnant.
I looked at my phone and shook my head. I reread the letters on my screen multiple times. Yep, it said she was pregnant. I was confused, so... Pregnant? A baby? Sex?
Hillary, girls don't use that kind of language.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Gosh, can I continue speaking?
Oh, yes, please.
I'm pregnant.
Yep, I know. We haven't moved forward yet.
You're wondering who the father is, right?
Yep, is it not your ex-husband?
Of course not. I didn't have sex for him for a year before our divorce.
Alice, you said it too! Wait, then who is it then?
My little brother.
Brother? We're sisters, right?
Yep.
We don't have a brother, right?
You don't, but I do, right?
Huh? A brother that I don't have, but you do. A stepbrother. Huh? What?
You're getting close.
Kyle?
Correct!
What? Why?
I'm so sorry. I hadn't seen him since your wedding, and he's handsome, right?
Well, yeah.
Right? I fell in love with him. I told him, and he said yes. Because you were working overtime, we were seeing each other at night.
Are you serious?
Yep, ask Kyle then.
I was in panic mode. I knew my sister was a bit off, but I didn't think she would go after her own sister's husband. Well, a normal person wouldn't go after their sibling's husband, right? No, never! That's common sense! My head was full of anger. But I had to check with Kyle too to see if what she was saying was true. Hey, Kyle, did you have an affair with my sister? She said she's pregnant.
Alice is pretty fast, huh? She already told you, huh?
What? So it's true? You and Alice?
Yep.
What? What? Why did he admit it so fast? This isn't normal, right? I was worried that what I had thought was an affair was wrong, so I checked online. But yep, I was correct. But I needed to calm down and finish my work, so I put my phone down. I didn't want to go home that night, so I stayed at a nearby hotel. I told Kyle that I was not going home to someone who would sleep with his wife's sibling. So please file for a divorce. I'll leave the signed document in the post, so please submit it tomorrow. Then I contacted my sister. I checked with Kyle. You're horrible.
See, I told you. And you shouldn't call your own sister horrible.
I don't see you as a sister anymore. You slept with my husband.
Hey, that's rude. We're sisters, remember?
What? Rude? Do you think that we share our husbands? That the baby makes it all okay?
So, you're rude then.
I'm not rude.
Then selfish?
I'm not selfish. If anything, you are.
Okay, then a baby?
Not a baby. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Really? I had fun though.
I thought talking to her meant nothing to me. The next day, I took the day off, went to City Hall, filled in the divorce papers, dropped it off at my house for Kyle, told him, and went to my house to tell my parents everything that had happened. My father's face turned bright red, and my husband came and hugged me crying. Then I began to cry as well. Then Kyle contacted me saying that he turned in the divorce papers, so I blocked and deleted him. I took about a week off from work to relax and talked to my lawyer about how to request alimony on my sister and Kyle. I will not forgive them for what they did. I'll bring justice to them.
Hey, what's this? I was happy about the divorce, but there is alimony here. And father told me I'm not family anymore. Did you block Kyle?
Shut up! So many questions.
Answer me!
The alimony is pretty valid. Neither of you have kids yet. So $2,000 from each of you. I showed our parents your messages. You knew that our father was very strict against affairs, right?
Yeah, but I didn't know he would disown me.
That's perfectly normal because you took your own sister's husband. This isn't a normal affair. I'm going to cut ties with you too, you know. But one thing before that.
What?
Kyle has a lot of debt.
What, like scholarships?
Nope, and he didn't go to college.
What debt?
What do you think? It's likely the worst type of debt.
Gambling?
Correct! Yeah! He loves boats.
Boat racing?
Yep, good luck! He's a good person, but he can't stop gambling. So you need to watch over the house money, or he'll end up spending every last bit of it.
No way!
He's a great guy, except that. Well, he used to be a great guy. Now, good luck with life, having lost all your family ties and ending up with a gambler in debt. See ya! After telling her everything about Kyle, I felt super refreshed. So I blocked and deleted her on the spot. But I had one more ace up my sleeve. 4 years into my birth control support, I tested myself enough to know that I wasn't the one with the problem. I secretly tested Kyle, and it turns out he was the problem. His sperm were infertile. It was validated at the hospital, which means he can't have kids. Those test results are in my hands, and neither Alice or Kyle know. So, I don't know who the real father of Alice's child is. But I plan to drop this bomb somewhere along the line. Here's to justice!
Trouble Busters!
I'm Ben. I lived alone when I was working for a company. After I quit, I moved back to my parents' home. My parents live in the countryside, and their house is a 20-minute drive from the station, so it's quite convenient. But I felt more comfortable living in nature than in a bustling city, so I didn't have any complaints. Hey, bro! How's it going? Oh, snap. It's you, Luke. Oh, come on! Don't say that to your dearest little brother! I thought I'd contact you since you might be bored being jobless in the countryside. You haven't come back home since you left and barely contacted us. And even if you did, you would only ask me to lend you some money. Of course I'd be alerted. You make me sound like a terrible person. So what do you want? I'm busy now. How can you be so busy when you're jobless? Or are you busy taking an afternoon nap? I'm gonna block you. Wait! I'm coming back to live with Mom and Dad too. I'll be there the day after in the morning. Huh? What do you mean you're coming back? What about your work? Aren't you living with your girlfriend too? I quit work and broke up with her. I got so tired of working like an ant every day. I want to live a slow life like you. It must be fun to have an Animal Crossing life. A slow life, I see. Why don't you get a job, brother? It's embarrassing to be jobless in your 30s. The neighbors must be talking about you. Don't you feel ashamed to be jobless? Nobody's talking about me. I'll make Mom and Dad proud. They can tell the neighbors that their handsome son, who used to work in the city, has come home. You keep saying I'm jobless, but what are you going to do after you come back? You won't be able to find a job here. What are you talking about? I'm going to stay home and be jobless. Hey! You've enjoyed your life being jobless. Now it's my turn. Let's switch. Also, can you move out? I'd like to enjoy my jobless life without you. Don't be so selfish. Why do I have to leave just because you want me to? The house is too small for 4 people. Plus, Mom and Dad have always liked me better. I'm sure they'll be happier to have me at home instead of you. Fine, I'll let you have it your way, as much as I hate this. But I'll need you to promise me one thing. Since I've been helping around the house, you must do the same after I move out, okay? That's it? What did you even do? Clean the washroom? I'll tell you when you get there. Alright, I'll go pack now. Thanks, brother. I'm glad it didn't take much persuasion to get you to leave. My parents had a revolted look on their faces after I showed them my younger brother's messages. They said, he's moving back? He must have some selfish reasons. I packed my car and was ready to move out. I didn't have any furniture or appliances, so all I packed were my clothes, books, and some hobby items. On the day Luke came back, I went to pick him up at the station. And there he was, carrying a giant suitcase like he was going to another country. Wow, is this your car? I want it! Not gonna happen. Buy yourself a used car since you plan to live here for some time. You'll need it to get around. Also, why is your suitcase so dirty? There's mud on my rear seats now. What a day. Oops, sorry. I'll ask Mom and Dad for a car then. It's all good. Wow, is it that rural? Do they even have convenience stores here? Yes, in the nearest city. That's insane! When a city boy like me comes to the countryside, all the girls will be fighting over me. Don't worry. There's no girls in the area. Only aunties and grannies live here. Fine, I'll talk to grannies then. No one can resist my charm. Sure. Be as charming as you can. Is my room ready? Yeah, I cleaned out the room, and I'm moving out tonight. I kind of feel bad for taking your place. Mom and Dad are looking forward to seeing you. They can't wait to talk with you. Well, the younger child is always the parent's favorite. Oh, I can see the house now! Luke was getting more and more excited as we got closer to home. But as soon as he saw the house from a close distance, he realized it was different from what he remembered. His excitement and smiles started to fade away. Jobless. Be ashamed of myself. He's got some nerve to say that to me. Time to trouble buster him! What? Are those people lining up in front of our house? Yep. But why? Oh my god, look at all those people! Huh? It looks like some kind of store. Yep. Trobus Ramen? What is this? What happened to our house while I was away? You really didn't pay attention to the messages Dad and I sent you. It's been like this for 4 years. What? What happened? After Dad retired, Mom and Dad renovated the house and opened a ramen restaurant. It was their dream to open a small restaurant together. There was no ramen place in this area, right? So Mom and Dad started to make ramen as a hobby, but then the locals loved their food. So the restaurant has grown into a full-fledged business. How? Dad worked in an office before! Yeah, he also worked at his friend's ramen restaurant for a year before opening his own. Mom and Dad thought they could only make ordinary tasty food at first, but since they're both such perfectionists and put their mind to it, their ramen soon became very popular. Dad's friend came to help when they first opened. But now, Mom and Dad are running the restaurant just fine. I've heard people opening bakeries or pizzerias as a hobby after retirement, but ramen? A YouTuber came to try the food one day because he found it interesting that someone opened a ramen restaurant in the middle of nowhere. After his video went viral, more and more media came. Since then, there's always been a line in front of the restaurant. It's like that every day. People would even rent a car just to come here. Wait, so by helping around the house, you meant... Yes, you need to work at the restaurant. The part-time workers all quit because it was so busy that they didn't even have time to sit down or drink water. Dad had no choice but to ask for my help. That's why I quit my job in the city and came back. Are you serious? Why didn't you tell me earlier? Be prepared to work. You won't be able to relax until everything's sold out or it's time to close. You can only eat your lunch standing behind the house. And also, you might want to be careful of heat stroke. What? I don't want any of that! I came back to enjoy my jobless life! There's no way I'll work! But a promise is a promise, right? You said you'll help and do the same as I did. Work hard, brother. I didn't know this! I'm leaving! Sure, go ahead. But you don't have a place to go back to. Do you even have money to rent an apartment? How do you know that? I have my ways. More on that later. I also know you borrowed $20,000 to please some girl, and that's why your fiancé dumped you. Then you had to borrow more money to cover the canceled wedding. You couldn't pay back the loans, so the debt collector started calling your company. That's why you had to quit your job. What the heck? Who told you all this? You put our parents' home phone number on your emergency contact list at work. Your boss called and said that he's been getting calls from the debt collector looking for you, and you've been absent from work. Did he? I can't believe him! Well, you don't need to worry about it now. Dad's going to help you with your debts. What? Really? He's gonna pay off all my debts? Yep, all of it. Yay! My parents are awesome! I have nothing to worry about now. I'm so glad I came back. They said you can pay them back by working at the restaurant. They're paying you $12 an hour, plus meals. So that means I have to work at their super busy ramen place? Obviously. Good luck. You start today. I'm leaving tomorrow, so you must learn everything before that. No! No! Even though you don't get to enjoy your jobless life, aren't you glad you're back home? I started training Luke after we got home and made sure he worked hard enough. His face got red and he shrieked and wept while serving ramen. He begged our parents to let him quit, but they refused. I could finally take a break from the hard work and leave my hometown. I stayed in a hotel for a while and moved into an apartment. I didn't have a chance to spend money when I was home, so I saved up quite a bit. Instead of looking for a job right away, I decided to watch movies I didn't get to watch and take my time picking furniture for the apartment I rented. I'm enjoying my city life now. Trouble Busters!
Bubble Busters!
This is a story about a wedding that I went to when I was in college. It was right before summer vacation. I was looking for a part-time job. I really want to buy this DVD, but I only got $3. I can't buy anything with this. Oh, help me. I need a job, like, now. Why are you asking me? Come on, help me! Actually, there is something. It's only for one day, but it pays pretty well. Oh, thank you! Thank you! You'll be working at a wedding hall. My boss told me to fill in for him, but I'm busy that day. What? Wedding hall, huh? I've never had a boyfriend in my life. I don't know. It sounds like a lot of responsibility. Oh, don't worry. All you gotta do is serve food and clean up. It's easy, trust me. You used to work at a restaurant, right? You'll be fine. I guess. But there's one thing I should probably tell you. So I decided to take the job. It wasn't that hard, and they taught us everything we needed to know that day before. So I wasn't that worried. Then, the next day, I headed over to the wedding hall. But something felt off. The bride and groom, they looked pretty normal and their families were enjoying themselves. But the other guests, something was up. First off, there weren't that many of them. This one guy was sitting at a table by himself. And they were all wearing suits. They all looked like normal office workers. They had notepads and pens sticking out of their pockets. And nobody was paying attention to the bride or groom. They were all doing something else. Playing on their phones, reading books. This one guy, he was looking at the bride and groom, but he was glaring at them. Weakness analysis meter, 30%. Then they brought out the cake.
Who wants some cake?
Silence.
Enjoy your dinner.
Silence.
Now the bride will read a letter to her parents.
Silence. Weakness analysis meter, 60%. No entertainment? No speeches? What the hell is going on? The host tried to lighten things up. But it was no use. The bride seemed fine at first, but by the end, she looked pretty upset. Then, why is everyone ignoring us? This is crazy! This is the worst wedding ever! Then she started crying. The groom was starting to panic. Weakness analysis meter, 90%. The groom took her back to their room. The host tried his best to keep the party going, but it didn't really work. A few minutes later, they came back, but the bride was still upset. She couldn't stop crying. This was no wedding. It was like a funeral. It was so awkward. After the wedding, I overheard some of the staff talking.
I knew it would be bad, but wow.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it.
Oh well, I guess everything went according to plan.
Yeah.
What? What plan? What are they talking about? I better ask Janet. I wanted to keep listening, but I had work to do, so on my way home, I called Janet and asked her what was going on. Janet, that was the worst wedding ever. Did you know about this? I thought someone was playing a prank on me.
Hey, thanks for filling in for me. I heard everything. It was pretty bad, huh?
Huh? See, here's the thing. Weakness analysis meter 100%. Tell me now! Trouble Busters! Then Janet told me everything. The groom, he looked like a nice guy, but he was the devil himself. He was a womanizer who did anything to get what he wanted. The guy was married until very recently. He even had a baby with his now ex-wife. But one day, he saw one of his colleagues walking with his wife. And he fell in love. The baby was only a few months old, but he didn't care. He kicked them out of the house and got a divorce. Then, he invited his colleague and his wife over for dinner and became friends with them. After he gained their trust, he started spreading false rumors about both of them. For instance,
Dude, your wife, she's been asking me out for drinks. I didn't know what to do, but I thought I should tell you. You should talk to her, man. Don't tell her I said anything, though.
then,
Your husband, he's always complaining about your work. Today he was about to throw out the lunch you made for him. So I ate it instead. It was pretty good, by the way. Anyways, don't tell him I told you this, okay?
it was all a lie. But they trusted him, so things between them started to get awkward. If they had more time to talk to each other, they probably would have realized that it was all a lie. But the husband was really busy at the time. He was in charge of this big project. He worked late every day and was often away on business trips. And who was put in charge of the big project to keep him busy? You guessed it, it was the groom. Soon they got sick of each other and got a divorce. Then the groom moved in on her. He started spending more time with her. Then, a few months later, he proposed and she said yes. Then they had their wedding. Oh, and the groom started harassing his wife's ex-husband so that he would quit his job before the wedding. He yelled at him for no reason, gave him bad scores on performance reviews, and stopped inviting him to meetings. He was already torn up from the divorce, so it didn't take long for him to crack. He quit his job a few weeks later. So, everything went according to plan. Well, not everything. After he proposed to her, the two of them started living together. But then, the bride saw his phone when he was in the shower and found out about everything. She wanted to break up with him, but she was scared. If he's capable of this, maybe he'll come after her family and friends. So she came up with a plan of her own. She tried to ruin the wedding on purpose so she could end things with him. First, she called all her friends and told them not to come to the wedding. And the groom didn't really have any friends. After what he did to his first wife and child, nobody wanted anything to do with him. The only guests that came were his subordinates from work. They all knew what he did to the bride's ex-husband, so they didn't want to come. But then, the bride told them about everything. So they decided to come so they could help her ruin the wedding. The bride told everyone about her plan, including the staff members at the wedding hall, so they knew everything. So all of his guests came wearing business suits, ignoring him the entire time. Then, well, you know the rest. Everything went according to plan. That's crazy. Yeah, everyone hated him. I guess they really wanted to get him back. I kind of feel bad for their families, though. Yeah, the bride's family knew, but I'm sure it was a nightmare for the groom's family. I'm kind of worried about his guests, though. He's their boss, right? Huh? Like, what if he tries to get revenge on them? I wouldn't worry about that. I heard they went to see their manager. They told him everything, all the horrible things he did. It's a pretty big company, and they got a zero-tolerance policy on harassment, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna get fired. I sure hope so. Oh, and it gets better. The groom and her ex-husband, they might get back together. After he quit his job, he had a lot of time on his hands, so they got together and had a long talk. They realized it was just a big misunderstanding, so hopefully they'll get married again. And he might sue him for damages too. I hope he tears him apart in court. A few months later, summer vacation was over. I ran into Janet at school. She told me about what happened after the wedding. The groom cried non-stop after the wedding. She told him that she wanted to end things with him, and his parents agreed. They had a long talk, and long story short, the groom agreed to end things with her. They were planning to go to the city office right after the wedding, so it was a close call. The next day, the groom went to work, furious at his subordinates. But before he could do anything, he got called up to the manager's office. He ended up getting demoted. Then he got shipped off to some dead-end position in the middle of nowhere. Everyone thought he was going to quit, but he didn't. Why? Well, because he couldn't. He had to pay his ex-wife and her ex-husband for damages. He needed the money. At first, he tried to ignore them. But she hired a really good lawyer, and he finally cracked. And the groom's ex-husband sued him for a lot, too, so he was screwed. He had to get a second job to pay off his debt. Oh, and his ex-wife and her ex-husband? They got back together. I was so happy to hear that. How did Janet know all of this? I have no idea. Janet and I were still friends, but I'm never gonna ask her for a job again. Anyways, glad everything worked out. Trouble Busters!
Bubble Busters!
I'm Rob. This is a story about something that happened to me during winter break. My wife Joyce and I went to visit her parents for the holidays. Joyce, got any plans for New Year's holiday? My parents are going to Hawaii, so they won't be around. Should we relax at home? If you want to go somewhere, that's fine too.
I know. Want to go visit my parents?
Really? For sure? Yes!
You sound excited.
I love going to your parents' house. The food there is so good, and it's a pretty popular tourist spot too, you know.
Oh, I see. I grew up there, so I'm used to it, but if you say so.
I'm gonna see if I can get a hotel.
What? During the holiday season? It'll be really expensive. Let's just stay at my parents' house.
You sure? You sure they won't mind?
Why would they? You're family. It's fine. I'll let them know.
All right! So I was pretty excited. I've always wanted to go there. But I had no idea what was about to happen to me. Then, a few months later, winter break was here. Rob! Joyce! Welcome! How was your flight?
Hey, Dad.
Thanks for having me. Of course, it's good to have you both. Come on in. Your mom cooked us a big dinner. Thank you.
Hey there, welcome! Come on, eat up. Try this first, Rob. It's a famous dish from this area.
Thank you. Ugh, it smells funny. It tastes kind of sour. Is it rotten or something? Nah, it can't be. I'm sure it's fine. Let's keep an open mind. And I don't want to be rude.
You like it?
Yeah.
Good! I made a whole bowl of it. Go on, eat up.
Okay. What's the matter? You full already?
You don't like it?
What? No, of course not. It's delicious. But that night, I got diarrhea. I could barely sleep. I couldn't stop going to the bathroom. We were planning to go sightseeing the next day, but I was exhausted. Joyce, sorry. My stomach hurts like hell. I can't go anywhere today. Can I just stay home today? Sorry.
You all right? I knew it. The food you ate last night, it was rotten, wasn't it?
What do you mean?
My parents are pretty disorganized. They always buy lots of food at the grocery store, but they always forget about it, so... Ugh! They just never learn, you know?
What? So the food I ate last night, it was rotten? And you knew? What the hell?
Huh? No, it's not like she did it on purpose. She was just being nice. She probably just forgot to check the expiration date on some of the ingredients. It was an honest mistake.
What? But what about you? Did you eat it too? How come you're fine?
I didn't eat any. I hate that dish. But you said you liked it. Stop blaming my mom like that.
What? Wait, I'm the bad guy now? I don't get it. What if she did this on purpose? I have a bad feeling about this. It took me about 3 days to recover. Finally. But I didn't even get to go out. All I did was drink water and sleep. Rob, you feeling better? Ah, hey, yeah, sorry about that. I'm feeling much better though, thank you. They're really nice to me. I'm sure they didn't do it on purpose. Good to hear. You were probably tired from the long flight. Anyways, Joyce's brother is coming over today. We're gonna order some takeout sushi. But you probably shouldn't eat sushi. It might upset your stomach. So you should probably eat something else, like porridge. Ah, okay. Sounds good. Okay then. I'll tell my wife to make you some. Oh, that's okay. I'll make it myself. Oh, okay. Well, you can use the kitchen then, I guess. Thank you. Then Joyce's brother and his family came over. Their daughter was so cute. She was still in kindergarten. So we all gathered at the table and started eating. Sushi's here! Go on, eat up.
Wait, no eggs?
Oh, I forgot. I'll go get some. Oh, I made some fried eggs. Want some? I made some porridge, but I didn't think that would be enough, so it's not the same thing. But if you want...
Looks yummy, thank you.
She's not allergic to anything, right? Nope, thank you. But you sure? Aren't you hungry? No, I'm okay, thanks.
Yay! Thank you!
Stop! That's rotten!
Yeah, don't eat it. You'll get diarrhea like Rob.
Huh? That's it! Trouble Buster! Everyone went quiet. Joyce and her parents looked really uncomfortable. Wait, so you guys knew? You knew the food was rotten? What the hell is going on? Wait, no. Did you guys feed him rotten food? Not this again! Let me guess. You guys bought too much food at the grocery store again. But you didn't want to waste it. So you gave it to Rob.
No, it wasn't like that.
Stop lying! You did the same thing to me when I lived here! You two haven't changed a bit! You two, Joyce, come on, eat it! But we're old! It's not safe! But throwing out food just feels wrong. Just man up and eat it. Stop making such a big deal out of this!
Yeah, stop whining.
You two are unbelievable! You fed me garbage all these years, and now you're doing the same thing to him?
Garbage! Don't say that!
Yeah, it's still food. Kind of. Shut up! How dare you! I can't believe you guys! Oh, wow. That's it. I'm never coming back here again. I don't want you near my family. Rob, you too. You don't have to come back here.
What? No! What about our grandchildren? And why are you defending Rob? He tried to feed your daughter rotten food too!
What? No, I bought these at the store today, so they're fine. I checked the fridge, but everything was rotten. So I went out and bought everything. See? And Rob would never do that! He made sure my daughter didn't have any allergies. He's not like you. We'd never do that to your daughter either, but Rob is a grown man. We thought he would be fine. I don't even know what to say to you! We're leaving. Come on, get in the car, everyone. We're out of here. You better apologize to Rob. Either way, you'll never see us again. Goodbye. Are you serious? You can't do this to us! Hey, wait! Listen to me!
Fine, we apologize, please! Please, wait!
After that, Joyce's brother cut all ties with his parents. They were devastated. I heard they lost a lot of weight. I was never going back there either, but I started hanging out with Joyce's brother after that. Joyce apologized to me again and again. I thought about getting a divorce, but she did apologize to me, so I decided to give her another chance. But I told her she was on thin ice. Hope everything works out. Trouble Busters!